Thanks, Karina. I'm Jay Kumar, editor in chief of EHS Daily Advisor. I'm here to congratulate the winners of the 2022 Safety Standout Awards, sponsored by SafeStart. I want to thank everyone who submitted nominations. Our latest honorees demonstrated a steadfast commitment to safety. And now it's time to meet the winners of our 2022 Safety Standout Awards. Our first award is for Best Overall Safety Program and Culture, and the winner is Verizon, the technology and communication services provider. To support its 117,000 employees, Verizon has established a risk management standard that sets processes for identifying the environmental aspects of and health and safety hazards associated with its activities, products, and services. It also details how to conduct risk assessments, communicate risk assessment results to affected personnel, and manage the aspects and hazards, including risks and opportunities associated with them. Here to accept the award on Verizon's behalf is Greg Micah, Senior Manager of Environment, Health, and Safety for Verizon.
So really, winning this award, it was unexpected for us. You know, but it's truly a great experience. Not often that we get the opportunity in the EHS world to have our work compared with our peers who really do awesome work themselves. And they're very deserving. Just like I guess I'm off on a ramble here. Sorry. um, but yeah, so it's just awesome to have our work compared with the work of our peers in the EHS industry. I can only imagine just from the other awards that were given. There were some big companies, some great companies out there doing some wonderful work. So we're just glad to be part of that group, that forum. Well, absolutely. You can't do everything I just described without a lot of people involved. But I mean, we like I mentioned, there were three groups, and when we all came together, we came under one director, Pam Cox, and at the time we came together, she was a director of one of the groups, a new director actually in her role, and then within a couple years. I mean, really just trying to find our way through. Brought all three of these groups together. So we tripled in size, we tripled in effort, we tripled in really a lot of the positive things that would go along with that. But we also tripled in some of the headaches of change and change management. But without her leadership, I don't think we could have gotten there. She pretty much tore down and rebuilt our whole EHS system and redesigned how we manage EHS at Verizon. And we support 120,000 employees across the globe. They're in driving roles. They work in hazardous environments, working on at heights. Some people work in confined spaces underground. So there's a lot of going on at one time, and we were able to maintain all of that. And she was able to help us kind of guide through what we have to get done, but also how to continue to make it better. And I think that leadership was just outstanding. Um, and again, you know, we can't, she can't do it alone. We can't do it alone as her leadership team. So we've got the whole EHS team behind us, which was really just great. There's a lot of very talented, skilled, and experienced people in that group who just bring a lot to the table, and their passion for safety and their passion for the employees that we work for and who we support is just outstanding. And everybody stepped up through all of our changes and all of our, like I say, struggles. There's always growing pains in there, but everybody stepped up and pulled together, and we really pulled off a lot of good work. Well, when I read that question, it's kind of like so many things go into your mind. It's a great question. For me, honestly, I work for a great company, but more importantly, work with a great team. The whole EHS group is awesome. I say work, I work, but it doesn't feel like a job. I really do enjoy what I do. I enjoy the people I work with, and there's a lot of satisfaction in that. So I really look back at, like I said it earlier, what we've accomplished in a very short period of time has been outstanding. But just through everything that we've done, I just keep looking ahead, like what's next? This is just, every day is exciting. The new, EHS continues to evolve, safety programs and technologies continue to evolve. And I just see, more and more in this space being able to leverage those technologies, leverage those experiences, and really just integrate all of that into our hierarchy of controls, and just continue to drive uh, our EHS culture more positive, drive our metrics more negative, and just really come out with a great place to work for us as the people who support the groups, but also for our employees who are out there doing the work. We want them to go home safe every day. So to me, that's it's a great feeling to know that, every day I can look at what I've done and feel good and feel and see a real positive impact of what that is.
Congratulations to Verizon and also to Best Overall Runners Up MSC Industrial Supply Company and Coromandel International Limited. Next, we have the Innovations in Safety Training Award, which goes to Ally Safety. Based in Vancouver, Washington, Ally Safety is run by certified safety professional and certified industrial hygienist Rachel Walla. The company creates safety training videos designed to be awesome, entertaining, and engaging. Ally Safety focuses on making safety training available to anyone who wants to learn by providing free training videos on YouTube. In 2 years, the company has published more than 75 videos on topics including how to use a fire extinguisher, confined space hazards, and face mask and N95 facts. Ally has reached 1.5 million total views and has 12,000 subscribers. Here to accept the award on Ally Safety's behalf is Principal Consultant Rachel Walla.
Well, it actually means a lot because, over the last 2 years of being on YouTube, we've gotten some good traction with people in the trades, safety managers, construction managers, and like a variety of people. But being acknowledged by my own peers really means a lot. And to be honest, it means a lot to the team too. Like when I told my team that we had won, they were so excited and we went out and had dinner and celebrated, and it's just been like a really good morale boost and an indicator that we're on the right path, so it means a lot. I think I probably have to thank my dad because he taught me how to run heavy machinery and just be really comfortable in the industrial world and have like a good basic mechanical knowledge. And you don't always think that's going to pay off. But when it comes to doing safety videos, it has paid off huge. Like I ran a chainsaw in the last video, I run excavators, bobcats, all kinds of different things, and I've needed to get to this point. So I would just like to say thanks to him for teaching me how to do all this, because it turns out it's a critical skill that's helped a lot. Oh man, so much. Like, I'm so excited about the safety videos that we're making and the potential that's there. And we're just getting started. So I think that we can grow this, we can continue to get better and better, and hopefully reach and engage more people on a level that makes more progress in changing behaviors. So I think there's so much potential in this field, and I'm just excited to see what we can do next and how we can do better.
Congratulations to Ally Safety and to Innovations in Safety Training runner-up Youngwoo Industry Limited. Next up is the Best Safety Committee Award, which goes to Phillips 66, a diversified energy manufacturing and logistics company that transports, stores, and markets fuels and products globally. The Houston based company employs 1,465 people in its midstream business unit. Midstream has 6 regional safety committees, which it calls Employee Safety Improvement Teams, or ESITs. These teams are staffed with a representative number of employees from various job disciplines. The ESIT charter outlines that the teams have 8 to 10 members with facilitation by the regional health and safety specialists. The members are volunteers, which include hourly, represented hourly, and professional engineering, etc., with at least one supervisor and the regional health and safety specialist. Here to accept the award is Phillips 66 Health and Safety Lead Jennifer Needens.
So, what does winning the Best Safety Committee Award mean to me? It's really always great to be recognized, but to have our employee safety improvement teams win this award is pretty cool. Being on a safety team is not always the most popular spot to be, as the value is not always directly visible, and there aren't any metrics to track the lives you've saved. So that aside, though, our ESIP members are employees that volunteer to be on this team. Um, they go above and beyond their daily job duties to help make their work environment safer. And so it really pleases me to see them be recognized by an organization outside of our company. I really can't wait to share the news with them. Yes, I would definitely like to give a shout out to our, first of all, to our health and safety specialists who lead and facilitate these teams. They work really hard to ensure that they keep uh, supported and that these teams keep active. But I'd also like to thank our Phillips 66 leadership who continue to support the ESIP program and give us a budget each year, a pretty generous budget. And then, of course, a special shout out to our health and safety director, Brad Hendricks, who has been a foundation for our ESIP program really since its inception over 12 years ago. Oh gosh, what am I excited about for the future for Phillips 66? You know, I tell my kids who are they've recently graduated high school and they're just getting started in the world that I tell them energy is the place to be. And, you know, when you think about the developing countries who um, are seeking to improve their standards of living, the demand for energy will just continue to increase. And so, really, it excites me to see where industry is headed and to see how we'll meet those demands and still stay environmentally responsible. Um, it's really exciting to be a part of the team who will be shaping that future. So, as an employee of the Phillips 66 family, we truly do live our values of safety, honor, and commitment. And so, I just can't think of a better place to work.
Congratulations to Phillips 66 and Best Safety Committee runner up UCOR. And now we're moving on to the Moving Beyond Compliance Award, which goes to EV Construction of Holland, Michigan, which has 150 employees. EV strives to exceed OSHA compliance with a variety of programs, policies, and procedures, including requiring all field managers, foremen, and project managers to be first aid certified. EV also ensures that each of its field management staff is certified in QPR, or Question and Persuade and Refer training, that teaches them the warning signs of suicide crisis and how to respond. The company also holds regular mental health training for all employees and employs a corporate chaplain available for employees who need to speak anonymously about personal concerns. Here to accept the award is Tony Rusi, Chief Operating Officer at EV Construction.
Well, the Beyond Compliance is a huge award because I think most firms try to comply. We try to reach a level and comply, but when you're awarded for something beyond compliance, that does validate the things we're doing to try to go beyond compliance and safety, which we stress here at EV Construction on a daily basis. Let's go beyond what the minimal standards are by OSHA or whatnot. So being awarded for it, something like this is huge for us as a company. We can take this to our people and say, hey, all the hard work and whatnot that went into Safety Week, going beyond what we would typically do, we're being recognized for it. And it gives them something to hang their hat on or celebrate that all the hard work was noticed. So, no, it's a huge award for us. Oh gosh, we've had so many people through the 7 years that have been a big part of this program. A couple uh, to certainly put the highlight on is Scott Wander Jim, who is our corporate assistant safety director and our safety committee chair, which is an award-winning committee nationwide. So Scott's been a great help on all this. Jill Monte, in recent years, joining us, has been a very big part of taking it to another level each year. Each year it gets better and better. And then, of course, I can't go without thanking and recognizing our CEO, Mike Novakoski, who has supported it from the first day of planning and pulling it all off. So. Well, as you can see in this video, I'm an old guy, so I'm on my way out the door here in a couple of years. So it's a team that's coming up to take that role on, to take the baton, so to speak, take it forward. We've got our best committee ever. they are just an awesome group that are constantly looking at ways to get better. And I would say too, we probably have better buy-in on a percentage basis of our employees than most any company. So I'm excited for when I do walk out the door that I think things are going to continue to improve and get even better. So the world's changing all the time. There's new challenges all the time with keeping our workers safe. And because we have such a strong team, I'm feeling really good about where we set for the future. So yeah, it's good.
Congratulations to EV Construction and Moving Beyond Compliance runner up Chesapeake Energy. Our final honor, the Young Safety Professional Excellence Award, goes to Rocco Martini, Safety Specialist at Shell Polymers in Monaca, Pennsylvania. Rocco obtained his Certified Safety Professional certification at age 24. He developed and led a series of EHS training for Shell employees that became a mandatory requirement to attend prior to mobilizing to site. He developed a detailed training presentation, pamphlets to hand out to employees, signs, and one-page safety alert reports for site-wide distribution. This training was soon deemed mandatory by Shell Polymers general managers, and all 500 plus employees were trained. This training is now considered a best practice for Shell employees for a safe mobilization to site. His training efforts are ongoing, facilitating over 300 hours in nearly 500 employees. Here to accept the award is Rocco Martini.
So winning this award actually means a lot to me. It's pretty special. I've been a frequent reader of EHS Daily Advisor since I started my schooling in health and safety about 6 years ago. So that plus being nominated by one of my mentors gives me a great feeling of value and really makes me feel that the work I put in each and every day is making a big impact on my organization and the people in it as well. Yeah, so first and foremost, I always want to thank the man above for giving me every opportunity to be successful in life. I also want to recognize my many mentors. There's too many to sit up here and name them one by one, but without their support, knowledge, and guidance, I wouldn't be where I'm at today. So, to all my mentors, you know who you are. Thank you. And last but not least, I also want to thank my loving parents and my sister who gave me all the love and support throughout my life to make me the man I am today. So professionally, something I'm looking forward to is the startup of our polyethylene plant. So we've been building this for years. I can't really go into any specifics on dates, but this year we will be producing polyethylene pellets, which is a huge milestone for our company. We've been through a lot of adversity over the years, so it's a very good feeling to know that we're near the end of construction and heading towards startup this year. And then personally, there's actually two things I'm really looking forward to in the future. One is finishing up my Master's of Business Administration degree, so my MBA degree. That will actually be this summer, so I have one more class, so I'm really excited to be done with that. And it was always a goal of mine since I started undergrad was to get my MBA one day. And the other two is going to be working with the local community to give back. And eventually, my plan is to start up my own foundation or nonprofit to make a difference in other people's lives. So I'm big in trying to help out the local community and give back to the community that's given so much to me over the years.
Congratulations to Rocco Martini and Young Safety Professional Excellence runner up Brandy Bossel. Please join us in congratulating all of our Safety Standout Award winners and runners up on their well deserved recognition as leaders in the safety field. Thanks again to everyone who submitted nominations, and keep an eye out next year for the 2023 Safety Standout Awards announcement. Back to you, Karina.